In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the Philips Hue colored light bulbs, going over the features in the app and finding out why they are so popular. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Steve from the YouTube channel Steve Does, and I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org. So Philips Hue is a popular brand, probably one of the most popular brands of lighting out there. I see them everywhere. It seems like everybody advertises that they're compatible with Philips Hue. But what makes them so popular? If we take a look at the front of the box here, this bulb right here is their white in color ambience bulbs. So not only do they have 16 million different colors, but you can choose anywhere from a warm white all the way up to a cool daylight. So there are lots of color options with this set of lights right here. If we take a look at the back of the box, we can see some additional stats. These have a 25,000 hour lifespan. They are instant 100%. So when you turn them on, they're going to go instantly to 100% brightness, which is really cool. They are 800 lumens, so that is a pretty bright light bulb. It uses 9.5 watts, connects via 2.4 gigahertz connection, and has a Kelvin rating of 2000 all the way up to 6500. So that's going to be how bright white it's going to get and how essentially yellow or orange it's going to get. Also, taking a look at the side of the box, this is going to be compatible with the Amazon and Google voice assistants, and this is Bluetooth and Zigbee compatible. So taking a look at the light itself, it looks like a standard light bulb. This is actually going to be plastic. So it's not glass, you don't have to worry about dropping it. And then the casing down here where all of the smart components are housed is going to be encased in metal. Down here, we've also got a lot of the information on the light bulb. So if you do lose the box or if you have multiple light bulbs, this one down here does say it's a Philips Hue, white and color, 800 lumen, and then you can take a look on the back for more of the stats that this specific light bulb offers. So I do like that they do label the light bulbs, because if you have a bunch of different types of these, you're going to want to know which one is which in case you take them out and you're moving them around your house. So now that we've taken a look at the light bulb, let me get a lamp, we'll get this thing set up, and then take a look at the app. All right, so I grabbed the lamp that we have set up here. We're going to be using it to test this out. Now, setting it up is going to be really easy to do. I've got the app loaded up right here. Up in the very top of the app, you're going to see the three dots in the top right corner. I'm going to tap on that, and then we're going to click on Light Setup. At the very top of that, we're going to click on Add Lighting, and it's going to ask us, do we want to add it by serial number or just do a search for it? I'm going to add this one by serial number, so I'm going to tap on there. It's going to say enter the 6-digit number. So on the light bulb itself, there's a little barcode right here. Underneath that is the 6-digit number. So I'm going to plug that in. All right, so we got that number, plugged it in there. Now you can add multiple if you've got a bunch of different lights right here. So we've got this one set up. Let me go ahead and I'll grab the second one. So we've got the second light right here. And let's add the second one while we're on this. All right, so we've added the serial number for both lights right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and click on search. Now it's gonna be searching for the devices. Let me get the first one plugged in right here. All right, now we see at the top right here, we've got the new Hue Color Lamp 1 set up. So that's a new one right there. It's searching for number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this one. We're going to plug this one in. All right, we've got number 2 plugged in, so we're going to be connecting that one. It's still searching for the devices. All right, and now it found the second one, although it named the second one the same thing here. So let's tap on this. We're going to rename this one to number 2. And naming is fine there. So we're going to return and back. Cool, now we got both of them set up. All right, so now that we have both lights set up, let's go through the app and see what these lights can do. All right, so I changed some things up. I actually brought the lamps down from my bedroom so you guys can see what the lights look like when we're changing different colors. I also turned off all the studio lights just so you guys can see these lights better. But I want to show you guys the app and what it can do. If we take a look at the app here, we can see that I've got 3 different rooms set up. So we've got the master bedroom, we've got my daughter's room, and then we have the office. So office is on right now. If we click on the office lights, these are going to be different scenes that we can control. So we've got a lot of predefined scenes, but you can also create new scenes too. So if I were to click on this Savannah sunset, it's going to take colors from that picture and apply it to these lights. So here's Savannah sunset. The next one is Tropical Twilight. Pulling colors out of there, it's going to be pulling purples and oranges. Then we've got Arctic Aurora, some blues and greens. Now, you guys are probably seeing this as being almost off, but they are still lit. This is just very dark. We got Spring Blossom, a little bit of pinks, a little bit of whites in there, and then we've got kind of our standard white range. So it's going to go anything from a very orangey dark color, so this is Relax, and then we've got Read, which is going to brighten it up a little bit, Concentrate, Energize, and then this one is called Bright, but it's changing all those different colors there. We've also got Dimmed, so it's going to dim the lights really low, and we've got Nightlight, which is going to almost turn the lights off. If I look up there, which you guys can't see with the shade on, the lights are very, very dim and a very orange color, as you can see probably from the app right here. Now, I also created my own, which I used pink and purple. So if we select that, we've got pink, we've got purple in here. But something that is really hard to show you guys on camera is how vibrant these colors are. I've used other light bulbs, cheaper light bulbs in the past, and you get options of color. There's all the standard pinks, blues, purples, reds, oranges. I would have to say using these lights right here and actually experiencing these, they are so much more true to color than anything I've used before. So I'm really impressed with the colors that these lights are putting out. They're very vibrant. I'm very impressed with it. So up at the very top right here, you can see the colors that we have selected. We've got Office is the name that we're controlling right now. There is a toggle at the top, so we can actually use that to toggle the lights on and off. And then right below that is a slider for brightness. So just easy control to get to everything that you need to right away. Below that, you can create new scenes, which is just going to add a new scene to here. So if I click on create new scene, I can move these lights wherever I want to, choose the different colors. And if I want to just put them together, I'll just drag one over the other. It's going to group them together and keep the lights the same color going through. And if I want to separate them, just tap it again. I can pull a light out and separate them from there. Another really cool thing is if we look at the very bottom of the screen right here, we see a camera. So what you can do is you can click on this and it has a bunch of different pictures with different color schemes that you can use. Scroll through any of these right here and let's select this Honolulu sunset. It's going to change the lights by the colors that it sees in this picture. But if you don't want to use any of their pictures, you can take a picture of your own, say if you want to match the color scheme of your house. So I'm going to click up here on camera roll, and here is a picture that I took of one of our couch cushions. Say I want to match these colors to the couch cushions that I have in there, and what I can do is I can actually just zoom in to the color that I want to use. So we've got more of a bright blue right here. You see that it's kind of a faded out blue right there. But if I go over here, it's going to get a little darker. These lights are going to get a little bit darker in what blue they're going in. I can zoom in as much as I want to get the different colors that I want to. And if I scroll all the way up for the table back there, where it's brown, now the lights change to brown. So you can see instantly what the colors are going to be. You can choose if you want that to be the colors. And if it's a color that you like, you can create a new scene from it and really customize the colors that you want to get out of these light bulbs. If you don't want to look at the scenes and you want to just look at the light bulbs individually, to the right of where it says new scene, you've got the dots with the lines. That is going to give you all the lights that are in the office group. You can then select an individual light from there. Clicking on the paint tray, that's going to bring up all of your different scenes. And the next to that is the different colors. So here are the color options. And if you click right below that, these are going to give you the white options. So let's say we're going to put both of them on top of each other. And now we can go from a very orange all the way down to a very bright, but these are going to mimic any color that we want to do. So if we go very orange and then at the top, I want to dim that down close to about 50% here. So that is what the lights will look like, setting up a new thing. And then if I like what I have right there, I can click on new scene. It has the colors right there. I can say save, and it's gonna save that new scene. We'll just type in new and save. So now if we look at our scenes at the very bottom down here, we have got the new one that we just set up, just like before I created the purple and pink one. Right there, I can quickly jump over to the other one. So if you add other lights, light strips, ceiling lights, spotlights, a bunch of different things. You can add some really cool accent lighting to your house. Now, to look at some other things in the app, at the very bottom here, we've got routines. So these are different routines that you can set up. We've got home and away. So this does have geofencing built into it, meaning that when you leave the house or come home, you can set up different things to happen. Say when you leave the house, it turns off all the lights. As you're approaching the house, it can turn on all the lights. We've got wake up, go to sleep, other routines. So I did test this wake up one. We've got it from 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. If I tap on that, we set it up for Tuesday. I've got a fade in of 30 minutes. So because the time is set for 6 a.m., it's going to start fading in at 5:30. So 30 minutes before I want it to start. So at 5:30, it's going to start slowly turning those lights on. So at 6 a.m., it is ready to go. Now I chose the bedroom that I want that to happen in, what lights I want it to happen to. So you can get very granular at how you want to set these routines up. And then I say that turn off the lights at 6:30 because it's going to be bright enough in the house by 6:30 that we can just turn the lights off right there. So a lot of cool things that you can do with this. If we take a look at the bottom again, we can click on Explore. There's going to be a bunch of different things here. We can click on Friends of Hue. This is going to bring up different apps that they work with. So they work with all of the major voice assistants, a lot of different smart home stuff. So we've got Smart Things, IFTTT, Vivint Smart Home, and then we can go down here. These are all the ones that they work with. Now they work with a lot more than just this, but these are just the ones that they have listed here. Last one on the bottom is settings. So going through the different settings, you've got the out of home control. So that's going to be if you leave the house, you can control the lights. We do have a Hue bridge connected. You can select different rooms and see the lights right there. So those are the rooms. We've also got lights set up. So these are all the lights that I have in my house. You can customize the names and bedrooms there. If you have accessories, that's where it's going to be listed. Power on behavior, entertainment areas, connecting to HomeKit, software updates, all of that stuff is going to be here in the settings. So that is a run through of the app and what the app provides and the things that you can do with it. The sky is the limit with the Hue system. They offer so many things, so many options. They work with almost everybody. I feel like every product I look at works with Hue, and you can do just so many different things with them. So what do you guys think about the Hue lighting and what it offers? Is it something that you would look into? Is it worth the price? They are a pretty expensive brand for the things that they sell, but they also offer a lot of different features in their app and for companies that they work with. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you guys want to know more about smart lighting, check the link below to reviews.org. If you guys want to see more from me, check out my channel, Steve Does, where I do a lot of smart home tech and other cool tech reviews. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. I want to thank you guys for joining me here at reviews.org, and I'll see you in the next video.